FullMetalTastic.
Yo, Perk, I'm gonna have to mute you real quick. Yo, Perk is really vibing out there. I fucks with it.
Let's be direct in this conversation. Legend of Winning says it just hit me. Agent is really the greatest 2K content creator ever.
Debatable.
He follows up by saying the only two names I'm entertaining are Jesser or Aiden.
Yo, y'all can't even upload in 1080p,
Yeah,
bro.
Polar
I
Bear
don't
in
even want to
Texas.
hear y'all
I'm
opinions.
not.
Biden Ross.
Polar
So
Bear in
let's
Texas.
start.
At least
start
put
it
knee
off.
pads on, gang. Jesus Christ.
Let's start it off. And let's be direct in this conversation. Who is the greatest 2K content creator ever?
Well, respectfully, it's not Aiden, so he's not. It's
not close to the conversation.
Who is it?
I understand what you asked. I just had
Agent has a case, but to me, the top two is Cash and Soul Illuminati. I think those two are the top two, in my opinion.
Are we talking about? I don't want to be that guy.
Answer the question. Just answer the question.
I can't. I don't know. Is it like the creator that came from the 2K community?
Whatever you hear, whatever you interpret when you hear that, go.
Okay, Mickey answer. Give me Chris Smoove, man. Still the GOAT.
Okay.
Still the GOAT.
In terms of 2K content, I already know what is gonna happen with this clip, but I'm probably with Souls, man. It's probably Smoove, bro.
Okay.
It's probably Smoove, bro.
So just to add a little bit more context to what he said, because we don't know the context. We really do not know the context. Low follows up the tweet by saying Chris Smoove does not create content better than Jesser or Agent. He is more impactful, but he is not a better content creator. I'm not gonna lie. That probably doesn't give too much elaboration. That doesn't, because that could also be speaking to just the specific 2K content itself, or it could be speaking to just content as overall. But we're gonna take this conversation.
My man, wait, time out. Let's really talk about how like yes, I have a friendship with Chris Smoove. This ain't no D riding or anything. But let's talk about how for like, I ain't even gonna hold you. For how many years now this man posts at least one video a day, bro? Like, there be niggas that be taking days, weeks, months, years, decades off. Come on now, like, come on. It's being impactful, not important for content creation. Bro, the fact that $12,000 videos. $7 hours, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There is no nut hugging. Yes, there is no nut hugging. There's no nut hugging.
From 2K content itself, we're talking about 2K, 100,000% specifically. How far off is Legend of Winning? What is he not considering in this conversation, and who is he missing out on when he makes the take that Agent is?
He's been consistent. I feel like
creator of all time.
Is it being a content creator being consistent? Like, if you can upload something at least once a day for 17 years, bro. And I mean, that might be a stretch, right? There might have been a time where he took off, but at least since, I want to say, like, for the last 10 years, he's been uploading at least one video a day, bro. Come on now.
Based off of what y'all said,
I don't think he's that far off. Let me say that. I think Agent is definitely a solid choice, a solid contender. But if we're gonna elaborate it to just like, because it seems like this is what he did. Like, who's the best content creator to come out of like the 2K verse? I think if you're measuring that based off of like the size of their platform, I think it's probably been Aiden. But if we're talking about like overall versatility and the combination of the numbers, I probably would go Agent. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, he just for the sake of this conversation, we were just talking about 2K content. How creative, I guess, better. He said,
bro,
better.
Y'all talk about niggas that don't even play 2K no more, bro. I haven't seen Aiden on 2K in how long. Agent damn sure don't fuck with 2K no more. Like, come on now.
Creator. We're talking about the types of videos that they made in the 2K realm. This is where y'all gonna have to help me fill in. I know that Agent was Agent Beamstar for a minute, Team Up, Park, whatever gimmicks that they put in their 2K games, et cetera, to make it work. That's what we're fixated on. Not, okay, Agent is now doing AMP stuff and he's got Nicki Minaj on stream and now he's a better creator.
So just what they were doing on 2K,
what they were doing,
content they were creating on 2K, and that even more lets me know Aiden is nowhere near this conversation. That was crazy for Lo to say that. Agent definitely has a case. If we're talking about strictly 2K content, at least for my criteria, which is innovation. What are you doing that's trend setting? What are you doing that's really changing the game? Agent is up there, and I will put Agent up there only next to, I would say Agent, Ticino, and I still say Cash. I think those are the top three.
Troy at that point, you can't leave Troy out. If you're going versatility, you can blame it on the fact that you spend money. You got to put Troy in that conversation there.
I'd rather have Cash for what they do. Troy and Cash do the same thing, huh?
In terms of like versatility, it's okay.
Yes, I think Cash's bag is deeper than Troy's. Troy has my team, the my team wagers and shit like that. And I'm thinking totality. I'm not even thinking about just at their peaks. The my team wagers, the different ways to punish myself to pull packs, I guess. But it was literally just pulling packs. He would hop on the park and shit like that every now and then, but it was mostly pulling packs. Now I will say his tournaments are fire. I can give him something for that. The 2K tournaments is definitely an honorable mention, and I can understand that if you're going to pull that out the bag. I would still say Cash Nasty edges him out. Pause. Whoa. But Cash will be third. I'm still putting Agent and I put Ticino and Agent above him because what Ticino did for wagers.
He only stops after the game done been out, and there's probably a viewership drop associated. Yeah, nah, definitely like. Come on now, like. When a game is dead, a game is dead. You see a lot of people still try and make content from 2K, but they know the game is dead, and then they try and reinvent themselves within the cycle of that game, and sometimes it hit, sometimes it miss. It's like, come on now. It's the same reason why I'm like, I contemplate, like, I bet, like, do I clip this, this footage that I have playing 2K with Smoove up, or like, am I just not doing it? Like, I feel like I missed a window of opportunity. So it's like, it's really like, I just don't understand. We know Smoove. He don't mess with something after his time has ran. That's definitely facts. That's why we don't play Among Us no more. Even though he said like, yeah, we could probably play. That's why we don't play Fall Guys no more. Like, there's a lot of shit. Like, the game is dead. Remember when he started doing Moses Cut, because there was a way for him to extend himself playing the game? Yeah. Nah, I'll say this. When we was running them 2-a-days, when he was trying to get to level 40 on both his main account and on Moses Cut, I ain't gonna hold you. I think that was the last short. I think that was like what, 23. And then for the legend reward to be a fucking parrot, bro. Come on now. That was the last. That was the last, bro. Them 2-a-days was brutal. I ain't gonna hold you. 23 for sure.
With the wagers, whole little explosion, that shit was crazy. Dom 2K gets no love. Yeah, nigga, no.
Dom 2K is literally like my personal friend. He's not the GOAT 2K content creator.
I fuck with Dom 2K.
Yeah, I don't need to lie. he's not the GOAT 2K content creator.
He put no Molly niggas up here.
If anything, his conversations are NBA
nah, that's BS, not definitely
content for me at least. And shout out the on the couch shit too, though. They are going crazy with that. For me, I what I require, why I don't think he's far off, is influence, especially. I do think there is something to be said about having a bag.
Definitely.
In the lane.
I ain't
of
gonna
2K,
hold you. I don't know if it's too much to divulge, but we recently. No, you in the mod chat though, aren't you in the mod chat? He disclosed why he, why he focuses on YouTube and not Twitch anymore.
Probably had the deepest bag, in my opinion, whether it's just to talking about news on the game, getting memes about the game, bringing other creators into the game, pranks on the game, create builds, obviously, all that stuff. In terms
How long
of
ago?
bag, and that's why I don't think Lo said anything crazy, because
after the stream, I got you.
He just did have the deepest bag, dog. But
that's absolutely true.
But in terms of like where I think he's like far off and stuff like that, as I do think, as Souls was saying,
if you do a
at some
search, just
point,
type in
At least
Twitch.
seems, and maybe that's his thing with everybody, but it seems like it's kind of who's the biggest face that came from the 2K community with Aiden and Jester there. And I don't think that's how I'm viewing that. I think I would definitely say Soul Illuminati is just way, and while they were ranking content, just had better 2K content. I would say again, Chris Smoove, I understand he wasn't the most versatile guy, didn't do my leagues, didn't do but so much stuff, but the influence
But
that my career,
that
his My Career series had on the community.
See, this is where, you have to do your research, right? Yeah, see? 2K12, he was playing online leagues and shit like that, bro. Yo, Gooba, what's good, my guy?
When he finally decided to go part. Hell, this nigga would stream like some of his games, and that would be a one-time event. So I would say, yeah, I still firmly believe that Chris Smoove, for several reasons, is the GOAT, even though if we're saying his reasoning for Agent being the GOAT is either bag talk or just popularity after the fact, he definitely makes sense.
I just want to add on to what Sage said, and we can move on. If the conversation that Lo is trying to have is the biggest creators that come from 2K, again,
we could definitely do that in the Discord, bro.
Why is Aiden's name here? Because Speed is bigger.
Oh shit!
Niggas forget Speed came from the 2K community. Yeah. So even if we want to have the conversation about the biggest 2K creator, Speed is bigger than anyone he's named.
Who, mine? Assassin's Creed or his Assassin's Creed?
Anybody that you can name from the 2K community. So Speed would have to be up there.
But see,
okay, that's
very true. I forgot Speed did 2K.
I want to note that Troyden is like the only one that's still actively doing
2K.
And that doesn't count for anything.
Doesn't count for these people that are talking about 2K content because they don't watch 2K content no more. So there's a bunch of people that don't watch 2K.
He still does 2K content.
Kind of trying to get it off. Some of us do. I'm not even gonna lie, like it's me. I at most will watch a couple of people do things. That's why if I had to say not a polar bear in Texas, but perhaps a grizzly bear in Antarctica, because there's a name that I think is truly missing. I think Joe Knows Loki has answered this conversation a while ago. I think Joe has made very, very, very good videos in several different ways, and nobody gives him credit for it. He's the guy, like everyone talks about build video this, build video that. You go to the Joe Knows video for that.
Elijah One Dream. Shout out to my guy Elijah One Dream.
For this, you want to know the news for that? You go to Joe Knows for that. Tournaments, you go to Joe Knows for that. Random park runs and all that stuff, streams even, you go to Joe Knows for that. And the idea that he's not in this conversation because he's one of the newer 2K guys per se, kind of really harps on why I think the people that are saying this, and the reason why Troyden isn't going to get probably the respect that he deserves in this conversation, is because the people that are talking about this are talking about when they watch content. They're not watching it no more. So
I think Joe Knows blew up when I think the community kind of felt as if 2K fell off.
When 2K was on some, why did you leave to play Fortnite? That's when the badge plugs and the 2K? Joe Knows probably and the DFs. That's when they started taking over for real. Not that they weren't always around, chat, but that's when they really started like, all right, it's us now. Because the other creators said, all right, well, fuck it, 2K's dead.
Somebody said he did it in 2K18. Yeah, that's when everyone stopped playing 2K to go play Fortnite. Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this: who is the name that nobody's talking about on this list? I know, Sage said Joe Knows, but who for Damo and Bezos? Who's the name that people are just not even having a conversation about, and you just can't understand why?
I can't say, even though I think he a fuck nigga, Pretty Boy Fredo. You can't deny.
Crazy.
No one.
Hey, yo.
No. Oh fuck no. The fuck.
I was gonna be like,
Fuck that nigga. But nah, Pretty Boy Fredo. I get it. People have their issues with Fredo. He's a lame. I get that. The run that he had, SSH, movement. He had a movement. He was at one point he was the biggest 2K creator at one point in time. So it's crazy to me that in this conversation, I'm not hearing a lot of people bring his name up. Another one, which I understand why people ain't bringing his name up. I personally will always bring his name up. Shout out Stacks Montana, man. He's just an OG. He's just I gotta put respect on OGs. And if I'm putting respect on OGs,
I don't understand.
this guy's not necessarily strictly 2K, but he had a moment. Shout out Duke the Killer, man. I'll never not put on for the legends, man. Shout out Duke the Killer, man.
You might have been watching ball back then, man. I'm gonna go ahead. I know you. I know
the prospect. Y'all know about Case Fade?
Yeah. Okay. Case Fade, cool.
Oh man, I come from the 2K community, gang. Come on,
I'm gonna get my name and then let souls go. I think Hank is in this conversation low key too, in terms of like the build stuff. Nobody's talking about Hank. Hanky the Tanky, Horsey. Y'all forgot who started that shit. Hank is in that conversation on the lowest of keys.
First of all, June almost banned you. Fuck Nate X. Fuck Nate X. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. Jesus Christ, how no one has said my fucking guy.
Oh, you talking about our guy for real?
Nah, Jonas is definitely
the guy
on the
for real. No one's talking about him, and we won't because I just forgot his name.
Go ahead, Souls.
Money. I don't know.
No. Shakedown. Shout out Shakedown 2012, man. Shakedown is another one. OG.
Dude, I got into one of his top 10 videos back in the day, and I was so
swear to God.
I was like 12 years old. I was like, oh my God, I'm into a Shakedown video.
Bro, I got a message from Shakedown.
Okay. I'm high key jealous. I tried so hard to get them top 10s and never
Shakedown. When my invite to was it Rivals or 2K? I think it was 2K.
2K videos. I was like, oh my God, I made it.
It was 2K. Shakedown with my invite,
crazy,
bro.
Shout out Shakedown, man. If anybody goes on my channel and look up like my early 2K14 videos, strictly me trying to get on Shakedown top 10.
Yeah. I think for me, I just want to shout out. I don't even think he's in the convo for real, but like Hoodie Sean. Hoodie Sean, I think to me is like the true Chris Smoove like predecessor or whatever. And also I think in these conversations the Miley guys never get the respect.
What about Gento?
So Kenny and Click specifically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw them in these combos.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, and again, another guy that really is a scumbag but can't deny his motion on 2K. Ooh. OSN, man. I'm sorry. OSN. I can't act like I wasn't watching OSN like crazy, man. I sold my mellow. Oh my God. I sold my mellow. I quick sold my mellow. Bro, that shit. Yeah. I watched that shit a million times.
That shit was funny, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Glad we did.
2K really failed.
I ain't gonna hold you. I thought this clip. I honestly thought that.
When you just think of the names that
watch. I'm about to calmly flex. Nobody said iPod King Carter too, though.
2K,
I'm about to calmly flex just real quick.
Are the biggest fumbled niche in YouTube history. Like genuinely speaking, it's insane. Especially given that when every 2K drops, the creators that left always go back for like a week. Yeah, for like a week or two, they go back. And you have somehow failed to retain any of those guys to be like, you know what? Fuck it. We back on 2K tonight, chat. That's tough.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm back in your city tonight.
I ain't gonna hold you. I thought that clip was gonna be different. I was ready to go to war. I ain't gonna hold you. We're gonna do this, right? Let me just G2 chill. He a new YouTuber. I just wanna flex real quick. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? iPod King Carter. King Carter. Luke. Cavalier Luke. Come on, y'all see this? Y'all see this? Click. Come on, y'all see this?
Go flex like that.
See this? Yeah, I'm flexing, bro. I'm flexing. Is this Gento? Yeah,
Flexing again.
He changed his name? Changed his name. Oh my god. Lajuan Dream. Real Sosa Guap. Yo, he hasn't been on 3 months. I gotta check on my guy. Samsung the second. I ain't gonna hold you. Listen. I might not be him yet, but I'm him adjacent. Oh yeah, here we go. So Gento got 2 names. Gento. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I know him. He from New York. We be running together on 2K. Listen, this is why I be like, yo, I need people to dick ride me, like how they be dick riding everybody else. Cause I be with the people that, you know, that y'all know and love. You feel me? Like, ride my D.
Well, you say you did them to dick ride you? Hey yo.
I didn't even mean to really I'm Himothy. I'm him possible. You feel me?
I mean,
I'm him possible.
hey,
Yeah, I'm about to actually raid out. Let's see who's still live.